Welcome to it, everybody. On this Wednesday morning, it's great to see you. I'm Rita Garcia.
And I'm Samika Nye. Meteorologist Elita Loresca joining us with the look at the windy forecast. I mean, are we Windy City now?
Windy City, and we've got a big drop in temperatures headed our way. Definitely need the layers this morning. You're going to want the sleeves. Cloudy conditions right now. It is mild out the door, but we've got a cold front knocking on our door, and that cold front is going to send temperatures plummeting. Yesterday, we officially tied the high at Bush Airport, 86 degrees, and by this afternoon, those temperatures will be about 20 degrees colder. That 73 feels like it's 73. Temperatures are running a couple degrees warmer compared to yesterday. The winds are going to start to blow in a little bit stronger, especially as we get into the afternoon hours. Notice the wind gust projection here around Bush Airport. Between 25 to 30 mile per hour gusts will be possible, and you can see currently not bad. We're talking 10 to 15 mile per hour sustained winds in some of those stronger spots. But check out those temperature readings. 72 in Katy, 70 degrees in Navasota. That cold front will be blowing through here just after sunrise, and by mid-morning you will be feeling it. You can see that the cold front is ushering in a little bit of wet weather. The chances that you see rain today, though, will be slim. At this hour, 13 alert radar sweeping through the area, not showing much in the way of shower activity. It does show a very thin band of showers that could be crossing the area sometime between 7 and let's say 9 a.m. and then moves off the coast shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. You can still see that thin band. That's the front. And then once it moves offshore, we'll get those northerly winds to start picking up. So today, the big story, the cold and the wind. Check out the temperature readings. 5 through 7 o'clock this morning, we'll be in the 70s, and then a nosedive into the mid to upper 50s by 9 o'clock this morning. And then we're talking about sitting in those 50s for a few hours before we see a nice gentle warm up for this afternoon. We'll talk more in detail about the rain chances going up for tomorrow and Friday and how that might affect your plans outdoors coming up in just a few minutes.
Nice. Welcome to it, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm Rita Garcia.
And I'm Samika Nye. Meteorologist Elita Loresca starting us off with the forecast. And I'm like, whoa, just blowing around this morning.
It's cold front day, ladies. We've got a front that's going to bring, going to bring us some cold and windy weather. So make sure you have those sleeves this morning. Make sure you bundle up. Temperatures somewhere into the mid to upper 60s. It gets even cooler for Thursday. This sticks around. The cooler air sticks around for a couple of days before a warm up. So I'll have details on that and also some better rain chances for Thursday and Friday as well.
Sounds good. All right.
It is cold front day, and what a front it will be. Yesterday's high officially tying a record set back in 1954, 86 officially at Bush Airport. The feels like temperature, the heat index yesterday, 87, but fast forward to tomorrow morning, and we've got feels like temperatures returning in the 40s. But what about this afternoon? I've got details on those falling temperatures straight ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Again on this Wednesday morning. It's hump day. I'm Samika Nye.
Feeling lucky, anybody? I'm Rita Garcia. Welcome to it. It's 5:31 this morning. Okay, let's talk about this cool front as we send it over to our meteorologist, Elita Loresca. How dramatic is this drop going to be?
Huge. 86 degrees yesterday was the record high around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. By 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon, those temperatures will be in the mid-afternoon. I'll have the rest of your forecast, those rain chances going up for tomorrow and Friday, coming up in just a few minutes.
Welcome to it, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm Rita Garcia.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Jacob Rascone.
And I'm Samika Nye. We'll talk rodeo in just a little bit, but first we're talking about this dramatic change in our weather.
Yes, we've got a big cool down. Is that why you're wearing blue this morning?
Maybe.
A big cool down. Yeah.
In the Weather Center with Elita, and I'm not done with the cold yet. I'm welcoming it back. But you say the front is on the way. Where is it?
Yes. Where's the front? I've got the answer for you. We've been tracking the front. I don't even have to draw the front. You can already see that cooler air diving southward. Starting to see some of that cooler air pushing into the Brazos Valley. Temperature readings just 30 minutes ago were about 5 to 7 degrees warmer. We're now at 60 degrees, and that colder air is going to be making its way across the rest of the area. You just got to be patient over the course of the morning. Things are going to get a little colder as well as windy. Temperature readings across the state, a huge variation. I mean, we're talking 20s right now in Amarillo versus those low 70s here in Houston. So behind the front, that colder air drawing a big temperature drop between 20 up to 35 degrees colder there. Out the door this morning. In addition to that warmer air, we're also still dealing with some humidity, some patches of fog, mainly down along the coastline. That sea fog impacting Galveston and Matagorda Bay, where we do have a dense fog advisory through noontime today. And with that front blowing through, the winds picking up behind the front, that's going to help blow out that sea fog. A little bit of haze you can see here, courtesy of our Galveston camera. Meanwhile, let's check out that visibility. Not bad inland areas. Seeing a little bit of haze, some pockets of fog out to the west. And then, as I mentioned, the Galveston Bay, Matagorda Bay area dealing with that dense fog advisory. Check out the wind gusts. Not too strong right now ahead of it, but behind it, the winds are starting to pick up. We are now clocking a wind gust in College Station behind the front, 35 miles per hour. And those gusts will be getting stronger for much of the area. Most counties under a wind advisory starting at 9 o'clock this morning, lasting through 6 p.m. You can make out kind of this broken line of rain showers along the front. Most of the wet weather right now, very light between Waco and Dallas, but it does look like we've got some signs with Future Track that perhaps we get an isolated rain shower or two. Those rain chances below 20%, really between 7 a.m. and let's say 10 a.m. by noontime. The majority of that moisture is out of here as that cold front moves into the Gulf of Mexico. Then we transition from the rain chances. How about those temperatures? We're already seeing those temperatures falling in the Brazos Valley. But what about Houston? I think it'll be noticeable as the sun's coming up just before 7 o'clock. But by 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll be down in the mid to upper 50s along the coastline. You will see that temperature steadily fall as well. Now, as we get into the afternoon, there's just enough of a warm up. Temperature readings in the low to mid 60s, but it is going to be windy. It is going to feel chilly, no doubt about it. So make sure that you've got the jacket handy. You're going to need it today. You're going to need it tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow, in addition to the jacket, make sure you have that umbrella handy. And then as we get into the weekend, we've got another warm up in store for you. All right, some of the warmest temperature readings across Southeast Texas, right here in H-Town. You broke a record or tied a record yesterday. You won't be tying records today because we've got a cold front on the way. That cold front will be slicing through the area over the next few hours or so, sending temperatures back down into the upper 50s. But what about our rain chances? I'll have those details and the strong winds behind the front coming up in my full forecast.
Well, Elita, as much as we love 80s in February,
Yes.
are we going to get a break here?
We are. We are going to get a break starting today. It's going to last for a few days before we see another warm up. But I want to show you what the month of February has had in store for us. You can see the last 8 days. Has been well above normal. Out of the 20 days, or out of so far this month, 27 days, 20 of those days have been above normal. But starting today, we've got a cold front that's going to drag in some colder air. We've got a cold, windy day setting up today, even colder for Thursday. And unfortunately, an added feature will be a chance for some rain, a 30 to 40% chance for some showers. Most of those showers will come late in the afternoon during the evening hours, and then overnight into Friday morning is when we can anticipate those rain showers. For today, though, we should stay mostly dry. There is a slim opportunity for some wet weather, and I'll show you that with Future Track as that cold front moves through over the next couple of hours. Temperatures out ahead of that front will remain warm and humid, upper 60s to low 70s. So the front has not moved through, but I can show you where the front is currently. Those winds are going to be picking up behind the front. That front has made its way through the Brazos Valley and is starting to edge its way around LaGrange and Brenham. The wind advisories, though, expand all the way into Houston and also Chambers County, beginning at 9 o'clock this morning through 6 p.m. Gusting over 35 miles per hour will be possible. Not much in the way of moisture to work with. So again, 13 alert radar is nice and quiet, but Future Track is showing kind of this thin band of line that could move through between 7 and 10 a.m. That front moves across the area across our coastal communities before lunchtime, leaving us with mostly cloudy conditions. Check out the temperatures. We're warm and humid ahead of the front, but it's already starting to get cooler from College Station out toward Bastrop, starting to see some of that cooler air now entering LaGrange, and it'll be pushing into Houston around 9, 10 o'clock this morning. So you'll probably won't need the jacket out as you head out the door at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, but by lunchtime, look at the temperature readings. Those temperatures dipping into the 50s and in the 60s this afternoon. With that cold breeze, it is going to feel a lot colder. By tomorrow morning, just enough of a breeze where those feels like temperatures will be somewhere into the low to mid 30s. And then as we get into the weekend, the warm up returns. We've got temperature readings dropping in the mid to upper 50s, low 60s, and then warming close to 80 degrees on Sunday. Our next chance for rain arrives with our next cold front, and that will be next Monday. Back to you guys.
All right, Elita, thank you.